This is the Transformers Generations Studio Series number 53 from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, Constructicon, Mixmaster. Yes, another part of Devastator. And he's looking great. I picked up this set at Hobby Corner. Let's get him out of packaging. And here is Mixmaster out of packaging, and he comes with this really nice diorama, which you've already seen in previous Studio Series released figures. He also comes with a nice instruction manual, a little bit helpful. And the figure is absolutely butt ugly. It's so horrible that it actually looks nice. I don't know how to explain it. Mixmaster has always been one of the worst designed Constructicon in Revenge of the Fallen. I mean, he's got gangly arms, very long arms, very short legs. He's like a cross between the X-Men's Brood and that Independence Day alien or something like that. It is absolutely horrible looking. The engineering on the figure is absolutely the worst. I mean, this is not a fun figure to play with, and aesthetically, he's not at all that pleasing to look at, but it works. For some reason, the figure looks kind of great. I don't know how to explain it. Somebody tell me in the comment section what's going on here. He's very accurate. I mean, this is as accurate as we can get to a Revenge of the Fallen Mixmaster. This is as accurate to the design as we can get. I thought the previous figure, the Revenge of the Fallen Voyager class Mixmaster, I thought that was pretty okay. A lot of people hated that. I was one of those who liked it to a certain extent. I think that one looks a little bit more pleasing to the eye than this figure, but this figure I think is the more accurate version of Mixmaster. So ugly, it looks amazing. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, some assembly is required when you take him out of the packaging. You'll have to attach these mixer panels right here. There's like a peg there that you'll have to attach. Very easy, but not so easy to remove, and that kind of sucks because he's packaged with this one disassembled, and you run the risk of damaging that peg every time you remove and replace this particular piece. But that's okay. The hood of the truck, you'll also need to attach it right here to cover up the Devastator head, which I'll show off later. So, on to the design of the figure. Look at this guy. I think he's worse than Bone Crusher. So, lots of Kibble bits hanging over. This is his sort of shield. There is no third mode. I'm going to say that right now. There is no main gun that he can turn into. Maybe you can do this if you wanted to, but no third mode. His third mode is his combined mode. That's it. He's got some nice details right here. If you look closely at the chest and the head sculpt, look at that. I mean, Hasbro really nailed it with the design of this figure. Down to these things, these kind of legs. I don't know what they are, but they're supposed to go there. The exhaust pipes right here. There's details of the leg. There's some fall wheels right here, which, it was very difficult to put one of the wheels there. It's fine. Side of the legs. Now this is a very, very well detailed figure. I mean, look at that. Everywhere you go, every bit, every nook and cranny of the figure has some form of design or molded in detail to it. Not a lot of paint though. They put the paint on the blast shields, which form the mixer, and on the head sculpt, on the chest, shins. That's about it. It's a bunch of grays and blacks for this figure. But looks, even the way the treatment of the paint apps, looking very, very nice. Okay, articulation for the figure. The head is on a hinge. That is on a ball joint. That's a neck. Hinge neck on a ball joint. No waist or torso articulation. Is very difficult to do that, I suppose. The shoulders can go forwards and backwards a little bit. If you put the exhaust down, you can make it move this way because of transformation. The shoulders can also move forwards and backwards, 360. Bicep swivel can go in and out. Hinge elbow, it only go up to here, 90-degree bend or 89-degree bend. Wrists can go up and down. That's it because of transformation. Full hinge hips. Do the splits. That. Thigh swivel. Hinge knees. And hinge ankles. That's about it. No rocker pivot or anything like that. So yeah, there he is. And here he is with Rampage, fellow Voyager class Constructicon. Looking very nice. They scale very nicely. So let's transform Mixmaster. Now, transformation is an absolute chore, absolutely horrible, horrible experience. But when you get him into alt mode or even into his combined mode, he looks great. And it's just a pain to transform him. So I'm going to do my best to get him correctly into his 2 other modes. I've done some practice runs on this, and I still can get it quite right. But let's see what happens, okay? So where do we even begin? Let's get him into his truck mode, okay? Put these up like this. Put these down for the meantime. And the head's just gonna sit in right there. Make sure, right there. Okay, that's the head. Okay, and then prep the arms. Okay, let's do it this way. The arms are actually the only difficult ones to transform, really, in the entirety. It's the arms that are really causing the problem. So if you can get past these arms and transform them well, then you're good to go. So just form it very intuitive. You see that peg hole right there? You're gonna peg this part of the truck, the wheels, the 4 wheels. Only these 2 are moving. The internal wheels and this one are fake. We'll see that more in alt mode. And then this one. Okay, pegged in securely. Okay, they tend to unpeg. Don't worry about it. Okay, fold these out. Okay, and then rotate that bicep. Okay, right there. Make sure everything's aligned. You get the idea because the wheels are here. I'm gonna form the truck that way. Okay. All right, and then what you want to do? We'll do the arms later. We'll do the legs first. Okay, split them up like this, and then bend them down like that. Okay. All right, and then you're gonna move that whole entire torso and leg assembly down like that. You can already see the truck taking shape. Okay, fold the feet this way. Now, okay, let's put these up. Then move. Let me see if I can just move these out of the way. Okay, move the arms this way. Just get them into position. Okay. All right. And everything's going to tab. There's a ton of tabs everywhere, lots of peg holes everywhere, which is one of the more annoying things about this figure. But, you know, you get the hang of it after a few tries. Okay? So, what do we want to do? Let's fix the lower chamber, or the lower part of the mixer. And as you can see, there's a peg hole right there. And then you're going to peg it on right here. Okay? So that's the first thing you want to do. Maybe. Okay. And then, okay, you should do the same on the other side. Tried several times transforming this one, transforming one piece before the other and all that, but this is probably the best way to do it. Don't combine, the instructions say to combine these things together already. Do it like this, and they're gonna fall apart once you're in the middle of transforming, but you can if you want to. Okay, that's what you want to do. Okay, and then here, there was one time I tried to transform it. I combined these 2 first before I combine it, but let's do as the instructions say. Okay, and then go ahead and fold these. So tab everything. Okay, like that. Oh, they actually do peg together, my bad. The feet actually peg together. Sorry. Must have missed that first time I transformed it. Okay, I'm just gonna sit right there. And they peg in right here. Okay. Okay. All right. One side down. Okay, and then do the other side. Where did that thing peg off to? Okay. All right. Okay. Peg. All right. Oh, there we go. Like I said, those things tend to come undone. Okay, there you go. Okay, so far so good. This one, close it up. Okay, and then these. Oh. Okay, yeah, I forgot to do that. Darn it, Hasbro. Okay. All right. No problem. Very easy to fix. Fold them out this way. Fold the arms or the hands this way. Okay, and then here we go. Start pegging everything again together. Okay. All right. Nothing to it. Easy peasy, right? Okay. Like to see Bolt Matrix do that. He's gonna be so frustrated with this one, I swear. Okay. All right. You know who would transform this very nicely? Prime versus Prime. That guy, that dude, he's a friend of mine because of this YouTube review thing, but he transforms movie figures so amazingly well. Oh my God. Anyway, that's the best I can do. So did I do it right? That wasn't so bad, right? And there you go. Mixmaster in his cement mixer truck alt mode. Mac truck with that Decepticon little mini emblem statue right up in front. Not too clear. Yeah, nice Mac logo right there. The paint apps came out great. Nice metallic windshield paint apps. It's the mixer paint apps that are really doing it for me. I really like that silver highlights on it. Rims are painted. Lots of details, but a lot of fall wheels. This one's fake. Okay. First time I did this one, first time I transformed this truck, him into truck mode, he was like curved this way. This whole leg assembly was like curved. So after doing it for 5 or 6 times, I finally got it right. Hooray! So not too bad. Pretty neat. And for size comparison, here he is with long haul. So interesting scale. Pretty good, actually. Although I thought the mixer would be much bigger, but you know, Hasbro's going for accuracy. And I'm sure they are pretty accurate with their designs. They've had 5 movies to think about it and design it, and I'm sure they got this one right. I'm pretty sure. I mean, I haven't watched Revenge of the Fallen in a long time, but looks spot on to me. I'm sure Hasbro knows what they're doing. Very nice. Absolutely nice. So let's transform him into his combined mode. He obviously transforms into the head and upper torso of Devastator. It's actually pretty ingenious the way he does it. And again, it's another horrible transformation. But once you get it right, it's actually pretty nice. So, where do we even begin? It's a lot easier to get him into that head mode from the cement mixer truck mode. So, all right, just undo it. Just, you know, try and undo all that you've done with the first transformation. Okay. All right, split everything up. All right, put it on like this, like that. Okay. Instructions say to put these down for the time being, but maybe you don't have to. Just move them a little bit apart that way, just so you can get enough clearance for the head transformation. Okay. So what you want to do is you want to remove this front part of the cab, the engine cover, bonnet, right there. It's a nice way of attaching it. It's a parts forming piece, but it's okay. Okay. And then let's transform the head. Open up the jaw a little bit like that. Pop open the windshield and the roof. Go ahead and do this. That'll be his ears. Go ahead and fold out the face like this, fold out the rest of his cheeks, collapse the ears first, right there, and those slots right there. I'm gonna tab in. I'm gonna fit those tabs right there. That's the head. Devastator. Okay, enough of that. Okay, keep it like that for now. Okay, and then move these bits right here, and then they say to just fold, no, sorry, fold these out like this, and like this. Like that. I'm just gonna sit right there just for the time being, okay? And then fold these back up. Then you wanna bring these back around this. Okay. But don't tab them together. You're not supposed to do that. You wanna remove these. Okay. Go ahead and fold these together, and then you're gonna bend that hinge all the way back, like that, all the way back, like that. And then you're gonna tab these two top pieces together, that. They're gonna rest on these two. Now these two, just undo them, like that, put these down now. And then, this was a little bit tricky for me because the instructions are very vague on where they should rest. I figured it out after a couple tries, but they are supposed to be aligned like this. These two notches should be parallel because they're gonna fit this one in. So the best way to do it, I figured out, is, okay, what you wanna do is you wanna stabilize everything first. So just tab everything in. Okay, sorry. So just, okay, tab, figure it out later. You can, these are the last bits. You figure it out later, but just tab everything in. Do the legs first. Okay, and they tab the toes, like tab in underneath those wheels. Okay, so just make sure you stabilize everything first. Okay, like that. So with that done, everything at the bottom is done. All that's left is this piece. Okay, these two. These are the trickiest parts. I don't know why, but what you want to do is just fold them like this and like that, something like that. And the best way to check if you did it right is if to put this one first at the rear. If it slots in okay, then you're doing something right, like that. And that's your guide. And then everything else, you just have to just make some small adjustments right there. Okay, and that's it. It was very vague on this part. I tried to look at the pictures, the instructions and all that, but that's the best I could do. Okay, I forgot to tab the thighs in. Okay, right there, and then just do it here. Okay, sorry. And let me do it again. Okay. Oh. All right, and then this one, toe. Okay, and that's it. That is the head of Devastator. Pretty neat looking head. Yeah, that's how he looked like in the movies. Oh, you just need that whole thingy, that grinder that sucks everything in. Oh, like that. So, yeah, it's as accurate as can be. I mean, that is Devastator's head. I'm very excited to see him in combined mode. Anyway, we're going to see more of the other Constructicons when they do my scavenger review. I've yet to open up that figure, so we'll see more of him and the rest of the Constructicons that we already have for the Pseudo Series line. So, with that, yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little video review. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this new Mixmaster figure from the Studio Series line, the Constructicon, and quite frankly, if you have no intention of getting Devastator, if you really have no love for that combined mode Devastator figure from Revenge of the Fallen, then there's really no need to purchase these figures, especially this guy, because again, like I said, it's a horrible figure, but it works. So I love the Constructicons. I love them in combined mode, so we can't really grade them on their own. If at all, I'm going to give this guy a 5 out of 10 because it's so horrible. But as a whole, I think the Devastator combined mode, together with all the Constructicons, should be graded as a whole. They're going to get a high grade from me. So with that, hope you've enjoyed this little video review. Comment below, let me know what you think, and click that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. This has been the Transformers Generations Studio Series number 53 from Transformers Revenge of the Fallen, part of the Devastator combiners, the Constructicon Mixmaster. Thanks for watching.